This is everything you need to know about the brand new Dragon Wish and anime card collections. First off, I'm going to explain all the rewards and how they work. The first reward is cash. It grants you the first cash thing you can buy right up here. So instead of spending 19 Robux, you can just buy right here using one of your wishes, which I'll explain how that works in a minute. The next thing you can get is pet mutations. Whichever pet you want, you can press on and mutate it up to the next mutation. But make sure you check, because this is my best pet and the 1 in 5 million. This will up it by 0.35. But if I do this, it will up it by 1.5. So I would recommend going through your pets and making sure whichever one has the best multiplier. The next one is cards, and I already have all the cards, so it won't work for me. But basically in your index, whichever pack you don't have all of them sorted out, that's the one you'll get. So let's say you're missing one of the online packs and you have nothing here, you will get the weakest version of them, aka the first one right here. And I'm pretty sure it won't have any rarity like no rainbow, no gold, nothing like that. But it does help with completing your index. The next one is pet tokens. It gives you an extra 5,000 pet tokens. And for grade tokens, gives you 2,500 grade tokens. And for trait, it also gives you 2,500 trait tokens. And you can only make one of these wishes per day. And now I'm going to explain how to get each of the Dragon Balls. The Dragon Ball 1 is dropped by opening random packs. So for example, if I open one of these, it has a low chance of dropping a Dragon Egg. But the better pack I open will give me a slightly higher chance of dropping a Dragon Egg. Obviously I didn't get that time, but it's just random. But the better packs you open, the higher chance of getting a Dragon Egg you'll get. From Dragon Egg 2, it's dropped randomly when opening a pet pack. And for these also, the better pet pack you open with the most pet luck gives you a higher chance of dropping a Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball 3 is dropped randomly when doing raids, so you have a small chance whenever the raid goes off, which is every 30 minutes. Dragon Egg 4 is dropped randomly when doing Tower. Dragon Egg 5 can randomly spawn on the player's conveyor belt, so make sure you're watching out in case a Dragon Ball does spawn. The 6th and second to last will spawn randomly around the map, so you also have to be walking around the map to make sure no Dragon Eggs have spawned. But last but not least, the 7th Dragon Egg will spawn randomly in the card market. And in the official anime card collection Discord, you can actually get pinged whenever a Dragon Ball does spawn in the market. Also, a couple more things about the wishes. You can only get one wish per day, and each Dragon Ball, you can only have one in your inventory at a time. And you will be notified whenever a Dragon Ball spawns on the conveyor belt or around the map. And a few other things that were added in this update, they actually added 10 new pets that you can actually get, and the rest are mainly just quality of life updates.